My baby's dead, right? What was it? I know you know, Chris.
It doesn't matter, Corey.
Please. Please, I want to know about my baby.
It was a girl.
You are so breathtaking and you don't even know it.
I get by.
Oh, you know you attract men, but not for the reasons you might think.
When's the last time you saw Trisha?
2 weeks ago, before I left town. Couldn't wait to see her again tonight until Alicia told me. I wanted to cancel, but Alicia spoke so highly of you. She thought a little time together might be just what you and I both needed. I also know that you're new at this.
And I know you're a busy man who's pressed for time, so why don't we just move on?
This isn't your payment. It's a gift.
Oh, I can't accept this.
You know how seeing that made you feel? Well, that's a feeling you gave me when I walked in this room and saw you.
I think you should pay.
In a minute.
You know, where I'm from, there's no such thing as a free sample. So what do you want?
I want the passion we both deserve. I want to feel your body against mine. Can you give me that?
Well, you know, I think I can give you that. And more. You're under arrest. And I'm not the whore you thought I was.
Of course you are. One day I hope you trust someone enough to let that wall down, Monica. It's the only way to get rid of the loneliness. Trust me.
And if you give us a password into the website and a referral from Alicia's operation, maybe we'll make this easy on you.
What the hell took you so long? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
So the customer's got to go to this screen, type in his personal ID code so the girl can access his file, view the guy's info, you know, fetish, fantasy, medical conditions.
And the girls are contacted via email.
Which in Trish's case, has been erased.
Along with all the records of the Johns that have recently ordered her.
You guys ready for some more weirdness? The prince came back from Trish and Annie's place and we found a set belonging to a Janelle Reed. She was convicted for prostitution in 1990 and her prints were all over Trish's computer.
I can't believe I missed this. Look what she's wearing.
Looks like underwear to me.
It's not lingerie. It's a shirt that is supposed to be worn over this bodysuit. And according to this, she had some pretty rough sex earlier that night. So, the question is?
How rough?
Am I missing something here?
Phenomenon of the male attacker. Woman dies with her clothes off. He screws up trying to put them back on.
But whoever this guy is, we don't know if things just got out of hand or if he actually meant to.
Murder her? Trisha was murdered? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Someone killed her, threw her from the building, trying to make it look like a suicide.
But you already knew that, didn't you, Keith?
No, I can't believe how did it?
She was strangled.
During sex. You left her. And she not only left you to go to some big city school, she was giving her affections to anyone who could afford the ride.
No, I don't even know what you're talking.
Stop lying. Your prints were on Trisha's computer, plus someone erased her email. Who else could have done it?
If you could prove anything, I'd be under arrest. Now, it is true I've used Trisha's computer, but I don't know anything about her email.
Come on, Annie, just admit it. You're trying to get rid of the evidence.
Evidence of what? You can't think. I loved her.
She was my best friend.
So you shared things?
Like what?
T-shirts, makeup, clients? Or how about all-American boyfriends from back home?
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't act naive, Annie. It doesn't suit you. Although you sure have Bobby fooled.
So that's what this is all about. You don't approve of me.
Of course I don't. He's my good friend and you're a $200 hoe.
You know, this is starting to sound more like an interrogation than an interview. Maybe I
Should have a lawyer.
Won't be necessary. Isn't that right, Granger?
Yes, sir. I told her she's free to go anytime.
Trisha's ex-boyfriend, Keith. You have a bad temper?
I told you I wasn't even in L.A. yet. I was still driving here.
And you still haven't told me why.
She hadn't been returning my phone calls, and I was concerned.
Oh, stop. Just stop. She told you all that garbage about her family when you were dating in high school. So you thought you were being really understanding when she said she wasn't ready to have sex yet. You thought you were being such a great guy. And then look what happens. She comes out here. And what does she become? Your high school sweetheart becomes the campus whore.
She was sweet. She was innocent.
So you got on your motorcycle and you drove out here on a mission. Because you know why? Because if you couldn't have her, no one else could. Aren't you sick of the lies? I know I am.
She told me she was just an escort. She swore to me she wasn't doing anything more. Oh, God. Oh, my God. How could I not see?
I've never seen this person before in my life.
So the name Janelle Reed doesn't ring a bell?
No. I'm sorry, but I have class in 20 minutes.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Annie.
There's something really wrong with her not even asking who Reed is.
You're right, but we can't lock her up for it.
Yeah. How about for what she's done to Bobby?
So we're narrowing it down. To who? The John she was with that night? You know, you really don't need to hear about this right now.
Come on, it'll keep my mind off my own nightmare. I can't help but think about her, Chris. You know, what she might have been like. I'd even started coming up with names. You want to hear them?
Corey, don't.
No, seriously. I mean, you guys could use them if you want, since I won't be able to.
You don't know that.
You heard what the doctor said. Highly unlikely. Please, just let me feel sorry for myself.
Okay if I come in?
You told him. After everything he's put me through?
Corey, he lost that baby too.
You know, it's okay to act like you like this.
Not when you're not paying for it.
That's when you should like it the most.
Do I really have to explain myself to you?
Or is it just small talk to avoid a potentially awkward situation?
What situation would that be?
I don't know, maybe being alone in a hotel room with me?
That isn't what this is, Monica. You're the bait, I'm the backup, and despite your efforts, I'm not the least bit uncomfortable.
What makes you think I want you to be uncomfortable around me?
Frankly, Harper, I'm still trying to figure you out.
Keep trying.
Yeah, I plan to. Only have a feeling it'll be futile.
And what makes you say that?
You're not one of those people who's just hard on the outside.
I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Don't. It's pretty sad. So you're not just defending yourself from what's around you, but also from what's inside. And if it's so painful and buried that deep, you'll certainly never get to it.
And probably no one ever will. But whatever else this lifestyle of yours is doing, sure as hell ain't making you happy.
Listen, officer. You tricked me into coming here. But understand this. No more freebies.
You understand this. If I'm not paying for it, you're not committing a crime. Yeah, Annie ain't having a thing with Trisha's old boyfriend from the boonies, is she?
You gotta be joking. He was like family.
The relationship you girls in that group have with your families are... I'm sorry.